Not alone. We were not made to live for ourselves alone. Today's story, You Belong, by Reverend Bill Cooley.
In 1988, I had been a pastor of a suburban church in Southwest Virginia for 6 years. My wife, Jean, experienced a call then to go to Union Seminary in Richmond. So I went to a regional gathering of churches where their pastor nominating committees and I particularly went to an area from Richmond, Virginia. One committee was from a church called All Souls Presbyterian Church, which was mostly an African American church, and it was only 2 miles from the seminary. Concerned, though, about my race, I asked the committee about their comfort with calling a white man. An African American woman responded forcefully, "Honey, we don't care if you're black, white, green, or polka dotted. As long as you preach Jesus, we'll be happy." Her words remind me of Paul's letter to the Corinthians when he compares ministry to gardening. It doesn't matter who plants or who waters, it's God who gives the growth. The gardeners may be black or white, gay or straight, or a little bit of both, as we say here. The committee called me, and I said yes, beginning an amazing 11-year relationship. The respect and love I received was deeply moving. I remember an elder who was a Tuskegee Airman in World War II group of African American fighters who fought for our country, describing how he was treated in his travels across the United States. He was never welcomed in hotels and restaurants, which were for whites only. He could be served if he would go to the back door of the kitchen or to the Negro establishments in Black neighborhoods. He trusted me enough to share these experiences of racism. I was pastor, Dr. Cooley to these people, welcomed to their homes, listened to on Sunday mornings, and worked with on the session and in the community. On my 10th anniversary as pastor, I was given a huge celebration recognition of my ministry, which is so much an African American tradition for pastors. Being loved and a part of God's creation and family, long before I was ordained, Jean and I both knew we wanted to give a significant portion of our income to support our church communities. A tithe, 10% of our income, an amount mentioned in Scripture, was our first goalpost for our pledges. And then we upped our giving each year. We also committed money to charities whose work we were drawn to and institutions that have nurtured us in our lives. We already knew about Good Sam's ministry, especially its welcoming the GLBTQ community as beloved children of God. So when we moved to St. Petersburg in 2013, our church community became Good Sam. We've felt welcomed here ever since. Now I belong through being a network member of FAST with some of you. I belong through singing in the choir and even ringing bells now in the bell choir. I serve on the spiritual formation committee. Each place that I connect with deepens my sense of belonging through our relationships and service together in building the beloved community here. We all work as gardeners with Pastor Jen and Jesus, who gives the growth.